5 of this session of Excel Masterclass, and we are going to look at a function called count. So count necessarily used to count the items that you have in a cell. So it has got its own variants again, as we had checked in the if function. And now the variants here are count. We have got counter, count A, and then count blank. And now the last one will be count if. Now based on our previous formula. So now we'll explain what this means. So count will count the range of cells that has got numbers. So then the first count is for numbers. Then count A is the count of range of the cells that are not empty. So cells that have got content in them. Then any typing that has been done. Yeah. And then count blank is the only one that are blank. Then count if is count based on condition. So can we start with the count and see how it works? So count, we say that count will work where there is numbers. So is equals to count. So let's try count. Salaries here. So we want to select the range of salaries. Then it will give us 10. What if we selected range for country? So in column K, you want to say is equals to count, column K and C, column F and C. What we have there, so it will be 0 because there are no numbers in F, but in G there are numbers. The same answer in J, the J3 here, count will be the same as when we do the count for E. Remember, dates are always written in numbers, but only converted in a given format. If I go to my number format and say comma the accounting style, see that dates are always in numbers. That's why it will count the dates, but it looks like date has got no numbers, but it has numbers. So then count A, meaning number of cells that have data in them that are not empty. So it will count. So is equals to count. So count A. So it's also is equals to count A. So then I select what I have like the country here. It will give me 10. Yeah. So what if we count G, where we have salary is equals to count, counter, then we count this column here. The answer will be still 10 because we are counting cells that are not empty with any content here. So that's why the count A will give you the same results of F and G. So count blank is equals to count blank. I have the formula is here already. So the range here, I want to select the gender. It has got some blanks. Let's see what it will bring back. Two cell D6 and D8 are blank. So now count blank, only counting the blank cells. Count if now is counting based on a condition. So we have only counted number of countries or number of items. So we can say how many employees are active. So we only want to count the active. So what we'll do is equals to count, right? Our count if. So we are having the range here. So the range here is only what we want. So the status here has got our range. So I can select the result that you have here. Sometimes you can always select the whole column if you are sure that you'll be adding some data below what you have. So that is my range. That is where what I want to count is. So the criteria. So comma, then I do criteria. So the criteria that I have there is criteria for we want the active only. So I'll write active. And then close the bracket. So I want to count if column CC has got active. Then there are only 6 employees that are active. So count if is based on a condition. So condition is count, yes, you will count, but then count for me, the one that are got active. We're going to look at count ifs. So in this, want to have more than one. So count the employees that are male, that are active and are also male. So we only want to get that. There must be active and there must be male. So now we go and say is equals to CountIFs. So now we see we have got criteria range 1 because we know that there'll be more than only one criteria or ranges. So CountIFs, so if column C has got active, so first we'll count the active, and then criteria range 2 now will become on gender. So then after counting how many are active, also now select now the male employees in that and give us the answer. What is the return? It is 0. So if we check, actually we see active is female here, active is female, active is blank here, active, female, active, female, active, female. So now if we were to do a male here, in the filling our blank space, it will give us one active male